Good morning. I just rolled out of my bed and I totally overslept last night. So I woke up and looked at the clock and it was 9 o'clock. And okay, is it 9 a.m. or 9 p.m.? I wasn't quite sure. Alright. Because I slept a lot. Yeah. So, uh, again, healthcare system, we'll talk about it later, okay? Because we are still doing this post-election party. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we said before the election, let's dance while music lasts, right? Yeah, let's fantasize about winning. But now that I lost the election, well, we can restart the music and keep dancing. Okay? Yeah, let's analyze what happened. Okay? Because it's very interesting. I love politics. I'm addicted to politics. Oh, politic addict. It's so addictive. So this election, Alaska's state senate Republican primary, is very interesting race. Okay, yeah, I lost the election, but that's fine. Yeah, yeah. It. I was saddened, and when I when the first result came out in the morning, actually in the evening or whatever, right? Yeah, I was shocked, frustrated, but I'm over it by now. I'm totally over it. Okay, yeah, it's no big deal. Okay, so this year, Alaska Republican Party state senate seat in this district is very interesting. Okay, so somebody put in the Wikipedia article about it. Okay, so so the result is this: in this district, is this town and or sister towns. Okay, this district together, there are 40,000 people living here. Okay, 40,000 people. About 4,000 people voted in this Republican primary state senate in this district. 4,000. So 10% population voted. Okay, 4,000. That's it. Okay, and that's fine. Why voting is a right? It's not a duty. It's not a duty. It's a right. Voting right. Okay, so whether people exercise that right or not, it's up to them. It's not a duty. It's a right. Voting right. Okay, so yeah, it's just American freedom. People who want to vote, they can. They don't want to vote, that's cool too. That's how I see it. Okay? Because it's not a duty. It's a right. You may vote, but you don't have to. Okay? Yeah. So people who didn't vote, yeah, no problem. Okay. So now, so there are six. There were six of us candidates, and incumbent won. Okay. Incumbent first place out of six people. I'm the last one. Okay. I got 85 votes. Okay. 2%. Now, incumbent got about 1,000 votes, roughly. Okay. The second place about 1,000 votes. Incumbent got a couple hundred or 300 more votes than the second place runner up. Okay. By the way, they're all my friends. I know them and they know me. Okay. We are friends. We are buddies. Okay. So first place incumbent got about 1,000. Second place about 1,000. Okay, they differ by like 300 votes, something like that. Okay, now so incumbent got 1,000 and second place got 1,000. And the third place some hundreds. Fourth, fifth, sixth, me. Okay, we got about hundreds. Okay, So the first person, the incumbent, got 1/4 of the votes out of 4,000. Okay, about roughly. I got this one. This fruit fly. So out of 4,000, 3/4, about 3,000, did not vote for incumbent, the winner, first place. Okay, 3/4, like 75%, did not vote for the incumbent. They voted for the rest of us, 5 people who did not win the election. Okay, so it wasn't very slam dunk winning for the incumbent. Again, more than half, like 70% of the people who voted out of 4,000, 3,000, roughly, okay, didn't vote for incumbent. They voted for the rest of us. Okay? Right. Now, I'm not picking on incumbent, okay? They're all my friends. I'm just analyzing the numbers mathematically, arithmetically. Okay? So, because some people predicted that it would be the incumbent would get more than half of the votes, but they were wrong. Incumbent got about 25% of the votes, less than half. So more than half of the people who voted for us, the rest of us. All right. So yeah. So the prediction, I said that's kind of arrogant to predict anything. Okay, I mean it's their job as a political analyst, but they should not be too quick to predict anything. Why? Because future is the exclusive realm of God. Even Jesus didn't make any prediction. Son of God. Okay, future is a domain that's exclusively reserved for God. Only God knows what the future is. Okay, so yeah, prediction of the future, that's kind of arrogant. All right, so yeah, but many people did predict that the incumbent would win, and he did. Okay. Again, he's very good friend of mine. Okay, very good friend of mine. All right, so I'm not picking on the incumbent. Okay, so now only 10% of population participated in this election as a voter. Okay, 10% of population in this district, and out of 10% of population who voted, so we have 40,000 people here, and only 4,000 people voted. Okay, out of that, so 10% population voted. Okay, so and out of that, a quarter voted for the incumbent, meaning only 2.5% of population in this district voted for incumbent, who won the primary election, which is not that much. Okay, only 2.5% of 40,000 people voted for the incumbent, which isn't that much. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm not picking on the incumbent. Okay, because he's a very good friend of mine. Okay, we really care about each other, me and other candidates. We are like big family, political family. Okay, we are friends, we are buddies. We see each other all the time. It's very friendly. It was very friendly race. Okay, so yeah, we are buddies. We are friends. Okay, I'm just saying that's just how the real number is. Okay, yeah, post-election analysis. Okay, all right. We'll take 5 minutes, right, and then we'll talk about whatever. Okay. All right. Okay, we're back. So let's keep analyzing. Uh, some people predicted that it would be a close race, and it was. And so different people made different predictions, of course, political commentators. Okay, so and some of them made actually correct prediction. I didn't. I thought I would win. My prediction was wrong. Okay, some people, some commentators commented that before the election. Okay, if it was incumbent versus another one more person, if it, if it had been two people race, incumbent versus challenger, then challenger probably would have won. And that was actually a correct prediction. Why? Incumbent got only 25% of the votes. So 75% of the voters wanted somebody else. It's just by the numbers. It's a fact. Now that election result came out. Okay. So yeah, it was a very close race. Okay. I'm sorry about my voting spot. Okay. Having trouble covering up. It's not election cover up. It's voting spot cover up. Okay. There's nothing illegal about this. I mean, whatever. I should buy a hat. Nice fedora hat. Whatever. So, but there were five challengers, including myself. So even though collectively we got 75% of the votes, it got divided. And some other candidate supporters put blame on me and blame on each other. Hey, you stole our votes. I was like, duh. How about you stole your candidate stole my votes? Huh? Come on. But we are all friends. We pick on each other, right? No problem. No problem. We're all friends. We pick on each other, okay? So, no problem. But, yeah, whatever. Yeah, but hey, I congratulated everybody. Incumbent, yeah, for congratulations for the re-election, and other people, yeah, congratulations for having more votes than I did. Getting more votes than I did. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, you're friends, okay? So, yeah. What else? Enough about election, right? Yeah. Okay. We can talk about healthcare. Okay. We have to lay some foundation though. Okay. That's why I postponed talking about this because it's gonna be a long conversation. Okay. Uh, let's postpone a little bit more. Why? It's gonna be somewhat academic discussion, and I'm not ready to engage in a long academic discussion. I'm not. I'm not ready. I want to enjoy this post-election talk. Okay. While the memory is still fresh, because there's a lot to this. Okay, and it's nice and relaxing. Why? Because we are just reminiscing, recollecting. Okay, it's not that academic or discussion. Okay, so it's not a heavy subject. All right, so yeah. Let me drink some wine, okay? It's nice. Dry red wine. Hmm? So, on the day of election in the evening, there was this live stream show. It's kind of like talk show in Alaska. It was about so after the airs. So the show started like 7:30 Alaska time p.m. and the polling station closed at 8 p.m. So like results was just coming in. So this live kind of social media show, and they kindly and generously interviewed me. I was the very first interview of the show. Okay, great honor, right? Yeah. Alaskan local journalists live stream show when as the voting results were coming in. Okay, yeah, I was the first interviewee. Great honor, right? Yeah. Because I'm kind of well known in local politics, so political journalists, yeah, they know me, and I know them. Because it's a small town. Okay, in Alaska, how many people live in Alaska? About a million, 1 million. Okay. In South Korea, Greater Seoul, there are 10 million people. Just like in New York City, Los Angeles, bigger. New York and its vicinity, Los Angeles and its vicinity, about 10 million each, right? Seoul and its vicinity. Yeah, big cities in the internationally, yeah, about roughly about 10 million people live in big cities like Paris. You have Tokyo and Beijing. About 10 million people live there. Okay, each big city in the world. Okay, right. Alaska, about 1 million people live here as a state. Alaska is the biggest state in America. Okay, about less than 1 million people live here. Something like 700,000, something like that. Okay, not very many people live in Alaska. Okay, less than 1/10 of people live here in Alaska as a state. 1/10 of people in Los Angeles city. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of a small, closely knit community. That's what Alaska is. So it's kind of like everybody knows everybody, kind of, right? Yeah. Let me confirm Alaska population. Yeah, about 700,000, less than 1 million. Okay, so so yeah, I had interview for about like, I don't know 5 minutes, I guess. All right, and because they interviewed other candidates too, all over Alaska. It's like Zoom meeting, kinda virtual, okay, interview, online, using internet, okay. Yeah, but I was very first one they interviewed. Okay, so great honor. Hmm. We are friends. We crack jokes. We pick on each other and everything. Okay, no problem. We are friends. Okay. Yeah, journalists, they're fantastic. They're my friends. Okay, so sometimes they pick on me. Sometimes I pick on them. We are just friends. Okay, we're just buddies. So yeah, yeah. They're my friends. Okay, local journalists. And, hey, between friends, we make fun of each other, right? Yeah, that's that's normal. Right? Yeah. So journalists, yeah, I donate my money to them, $20 each. Okay, why? Hey, they interview me. They take my calls if it's radio talk shows, and if they are local newspapers, they accept my articles, letter to the editor. Okay, so yeah, I want to express my gratitude and appreciation. So yeah, I do donate to them. Okay, like $20. Okay, but that's what I can afford. Hmm? We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So after the interview, I I wanted to interact with the journalists some more. Okay, but they are interviewing so many people. Yeah, they had to cut it short, like 5 minutes, I guess, right? Because there are so many other candidates all over the state on the election day. Many. So yeah, they had to cut it short, but I wanted to interact with some more. Okay, so yeah, it was live stream in Facebook. Okay, so there's this online chatting on the sidebar, right? So yeah, me and other viewers, we are like online chatting, and during the interview, I did this, and so many people left. Okay, I because I forgot I'm not used to live stream, so without thinking, I did this, and people left. Okay, I left too. It was funny. Toilet paper Deb. Okay, somebody called. We had to laugh. Okay, even the journalists. Okay, we had a good time. It was like party time, right? It was so fun. It was just so fun. We had a good time there. Other viewers and me and the journalists, we had a big party. Okay, we had so much left together. It was a like party time. Okay, so I called them out too, journalists. Okay. Oh, you are media establishment. Okay, in the online chatting, right? And they did mention me saying that. Okay. Oh, this guy is still online, though he's lost the elections. Okay, so we are making fun of each other. Okay. and I called them, "Oh, you are talking heads. You just talk, 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 talk." And other viewers said, "Hey, man, it's a talk show. Of course, that's what they do. It's a talk show. Of course, they talk." I was like, "Oh, okay." Oh, it was so fun. And I was drinking at home as I was just doing this Facebook chat, and it was online live stream in Facebook. Okay, so and they mentioned me again, and they said I think they were doing in Anchorage. Okay, I'm in the valley. It's like 1 hour and 30 minutes, and so on live stream, the journalists, okay, they said, "Hey, Lee, why don't you come to Anchorage and so that we can go to karaoke together?" And I said, "Oh well, yeah, I would, but I'm too drunk to drive." And they said, "Oh no, no, don't drink and drive. Yeah, maybe some other time when you're sober." I was like, "Oh sure." It was so funny. Because they know I that's how I do my campaign, karaoke bar. Yeah. So. Hmm. And they also know I'm a drinker. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite well known in political community. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Many people hoped and prayed that I would win. But hey, somehow God didn't give us miracle this time. But next time maybe. Right? Year 2020. Yeah. I keep on running. Yeah. Maybe. It will take some time for me to get known to general population. Uh, for any candidate, okay, so it does take some time. So yeah, I keep on running. So every 2 years, no problem. Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, I put on Hawaiian t-shirt and then yeah, we'll talk about whatever. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't need long pants, so it's getting warm. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let me have some whiskey, if I may. Um, yeah, this is what I do during the weekend. Uh, yeah, I started drinking in the morning. It's Sunday morning. Uh, yeah, I just want to relax in the weekends. Yeah. So, election time to me is like party time and adrenaline rush. Okay. Oh, I really enjoyed doing it. Okay. Yeah, I lost the election. So what? I had a very good time. Okay, so yeah, I didn't quite lose anything. I gained everything. I learned many good things, met fantastic people, and learned from them, and had a good time. I stayed out of trouble because I was so busy. So yeah, I call that success. Yeah. So election result, it's just fun, right? Yeah, we had a wonderful time. So yeah. So I will keep on running, and there will be more name recognition. I will get more known. So possibly one day we'll win. One day. Yeah? It takes time. Yeah. So, yeah. What else? Healthcare? Sure. Yeah. Let's. We talk enough about politics. Okay. Healthcare. Okay. Insurance. Okay. So there are private companies. So any private for-profit companies, it's about money, right? So they want to maximize their profit. Okay. So some insurance companies, not all, but some insurance companies, they want to hold on to the money. Insurance is like a community property, like in communism and socialism. Okay, so it's like a trust. So insurance managers, they are like trustees. They're entrusted with management of this big pool of money. Okay, so they're kind of like government officials, like IRS, legislators, executive branches. Government have big pool of money, tax. It's very much communal property, community property, just like in socialism and communism. Okay. Bank, same thing. Big pool of money, people's money, and bankers, they are trustees. The money man, right? Yeah. Uh, there's this term called antitrust. So what's a trust? It's a big pool of money. Okay? And people who manage that big pool of money, somebody else's money, is called trustee because they are entrusted with people's money. Okay, so back in the days, big corporations like Standard Oil, the Rockefeller, okay, big corporation, they used to call them like trust. So antitrust is like anti-monopoly, anti-big corporation, antitrust law, anti-monopoly. Okay, so that's what trust is. Okay. Yeah, it's just big pool of money. Okay, yeah, big corporation, government, insurance, bank. Yeah, it's people's money. Right? So, uh, in order to maximize the profit for an insurance company, uh, sometimes they refuse legitimate claims, insurance claims. Okay, and that's why society need lawyers like me. Okay, workers' compensation, personal injuries. Okay, because we try to get people's money when they are injured. car accident or whatever accident or industrial accident, then it's workers' compensation. Okay, because insurance adjusters, hey, there are people to sometimes they make mistakes. They refuse, reject legitimate claims sometimes. Okay, and of course there are insurance fraud. Okay, and that's why insurance defense lawyers is they are needed. It's a vetting process. Okay, to call out good claims and bad claims. Yeah, so that's what we do as insurance defense lawyers or civil plaintiff side lawyers like myself. Okay, we work together with insurance companies and defense lawyers, plaintiff lawyers. We work together. Okay, it's very friendly, mostly. Okay, yeah. Reference. Yeah. We work together. Yeah, to examine this validity of claims, insurance claims. Okay. So I had no problem with insurance. Okay, I mean I had car accident myself, and they paid for it. Okay, so yeah, no problem. But one problem I had was about 25 years ago. I was in Los Angeles, California. I went to McDonald's, and I still do sometimes. And there was this piece of bone fragment in the beef patty in double cheeseburger. So it really hurt my tooth. So, hey, can I talk to the manager because there's bone fragment in the meat? It really hurt my teeth grinder. So manager came and gave me this number to the liability insurance of McDonald's. Okay, so I talked to the insurance adjuster and she refused my claim. She asked me a question. Do you have some prior injury to this grinder? I said yeah. And do you still have this bone fragment with you? I said no. I threw it away. Okay, then you don't have any evidence. You have prior injury. So yeah, your claim is rejected. Okay. What a bummer. Okay. So yeah, it was legitimate claim, but insurance adjusters, some of them, they refuse, decline, reject legitimate claims like mine, right? So, but I didn't hire a lawyer or anything. Yeah, I just let it go. Okay. Why? I was a computer programmer back then. Okay, busy and also part-time actor as well. Very busy. That's how I always do things. I have full-time job, and on top of that, I do something part-time. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I had to let it go. Let it go. But it really hurt. Okay. So, but now it's all good. Okay. So fixed up. No problem. Right. So it's all good. So some insurance companies they want to hold on to the money, right? So they refuse, reject legitimate claims. Okay, so can we do better? And actually, yeah, we'll keep talking about this. Again, it's a big subject. Okay, we have to do step by step, build some foundation to tackle on this problem and come with a nice solution. Okay, we'll do step by step. It's gonna take a while. Okay, all right, we'll take 5 minutes. So yeah. Okay, so uh, the during the campaign trail, all right, I talked to a lot of citizens, and some of them brought up this issue of insurance. Okay, uh, that's why we are talking about this. Okay, um, like health insurance, for example, because some people advocate for universal insurance, like Medicare for all, like Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont or President Obama, Obamacare, right? Uh, some countries do that, like South Korea, as far as I remember, okay? And it does work for small countries. It's tax based insurance. So at least when I was in South Korea, everybody had insurance. It's mandatory insurance. It's paid by tax money, okay? But what works in South Korea doesn't always work in America because America is a lot bigger. Okay? So problem with health insurance is this, okay? This conflict of interest. Insurance companies, they are private entities, okay? They are not governmental entities. They are not public corporation. They are private corporation, okay? Private sector, okay? I mean, yeah, you can buy some stock of some insurance companies. They are public corporation, but they're private entity, private sector. They are not governmental agency, right? But in Alaska, we have division of insurance, just like other states. So if your insurance claim is denied, you can appeal that decision by contacting division of insurance. Okay? To have a second look by governmental officials. Okay? So those system is already in place. How about poor people? We have Medicaid. People who don't have enough money to buy insurance, we have Medicaid. Federally and also state funded Medicaid, Medicare, okay? Those systems are already in place. So American healthcare system is not too bad the way it is. It's not perfect, but no system is perfect. We are only humans. Okay? Yeah. But can we do better? Yeah, yeah. Okay. But my solutions to healthcare issue is that diet and exercise. Just be healthy, right? Because we have limited supply of doctors and nurses, highly trained health officials and technicians, okay? And in America, too many people are sick because Americans eat too much sugar and too much fat, right? They don't do enough diet and exercise. Me? Yeah, I drink alcohol, I smoke cigarettes, but look at me, I'm very healthy. Okay? Because I do diet and exercise. I do cheese sometimes, but rarely. Okay? I do sugar sometimes, but that's like once a year event. Okay? Yeah. And so yeah, supply and demand. Okay, if less people are sick, there is less demand for medical services, price will go down. It's a supply and demand economics. Okay, that will be my long-term solution. Okay, how about short-term solution? Educate people that there is Medicaid. Okay, Educate people. There's a division of insurance in governmental state government agency. Okay, so if their claim is rejected, they can appeal that decision to governmental agencies, division of insurance. Okay, people just need to learn that. Okay, but they're already there. Medicaid. Okay, it's already there. We can expand that a little, but money has to come from somewhere, right? Then how do we make more money? Well, we have to create more jobs. And it has to start from business ideas. Okay, some other politicians and including President Trump, they emphasize about infrastructure. I have to back to the fall. Okay, we have already enough infrastructure. All right, we have enough infrastructure. Okay, my emphasis is in business ideas, like farming bears. Bears are edible. People eat bears. They say, it depends on the season. Spring bears taste good because during the springtime, bears, they are mostly herbivores. Spring season, okay? They eat grass, they eat berries. Well, in the summer, okay? But in the fall, they say bears don't taste as good as earlier seasons, like early summer, because they start eating salmon, right? So they say they taste like fish, kind of rotten fish. That's what they say. I don't know. I never had bear before. Okay, but yeah, bears are edible. Okay, they say black bears taste better than grizzlies. Why? Yeah, grizzly they eat fish, right? So they say they don't taste very good. Right? Okay, but if we farm bears, we don't have to feed bears with fish. We can feed bears with fruits. The bears are omnivores. Yeah, let them eat just fruits and vegetables so that their bear meat would taste better. Okay? No problem. Yeah. Bears love berries, okay? They love sweets. Alright, so yeah, no problem. And we can sell gallbladders, bear gallbladder to China, Korea, Japan. Because there's traditional Eastern medicine, gallbladder, bear gallbladder, bladder, okay? Not just China, Korea, Japan, also Taiwan, okay? Yeah. It's very expensive, okay? So if you farm bears, we can make some serious money. Bear meat, bear gallbladder, and bear rug, their hide, their skin, right? You can make huge money. So I didn't get elected, okay, but I did advertise these ideas during my campaign trail, and the reception was mostly positive. Okay, so yeah, it's knowledge sharing event, election season, campaign season. Okay, so yeah, I share what I know with other people, and they teach me knowledge exchange. So I call that a success. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, and we'll stop and restart because it's been 1 hour. Okay.